Morning everyone, welcome to this week's video. I've picked another gerbera. I've got my Payne's grey. I don't think that's enough, but we will see. Okay, the gerbera is on. Pressing really quite firmly. The gerbera. I've got a little group of unsuccessful cards, so I'm just wondering. So we wait now for this to dry. 5 minutes has gone by. White paint. I'll put it on and I'll just give it a press, and then I'm going to walk away and I'm going to leave this for more than 5 minutes. It's been more than 5 minutes, and amazingly, finally, I can show you something that's come up well. A good lesson in being patient and getting a better result. Morning everyone. Having now worked out where I was going wrong and what is a good method for garden material, I woke up this morning thinking, ooh, something long with cosmos. I'll go out and collect up and give that a little bit more thought. The Bloomsbury Group book arrived. This is a National Portrait Gallery edition, and it's a little biography of the main players, if you like. Virginia Woolf, Leonard Woolf, Vanessa Bell, Clive Bell, Duncan Grant, Roger Fry, Lytton Strachey, Dora Carrington, Lady Ottoline Morrell, John Maynard Keynes, E.M. Forster, Francis Partridge, Gerald Brennan, David Garnett, Philippa Strachey, Marjorie Fry, and Bertrand Russell. So I shall thoroughly enjoy that. And the letters of Vanessa Bell. I'm reading here that collectively the letters present a larger picture of Vanessa Bell's mind and character, of her progression as a modernist and as a female artist, and of her central role in the social and aesthetic life of Bloomsbury. I'm looking forward to those. I'm working on, I've never had this before, I have sold a painting and I've been very kindly asked to make a similar painting, and it made me think about analogous colours on the colour wheel. And on the colour wheel it actually says of analogous colours, you're using shades, tints or tones of colours that are at 90-degree angles on the wheel. So 90 degrees, you're looking at that, aren't you? You're looking at that quarter section. So those would represent analogous colours. My painting, or turn the camera around. So here then, I've got two paintings. That's the little painting that's gone above. I'm not trying to make a perfect copy. The request was for something close to it, and the colour was important. The orange red, when I add the white, there's my tint. I've got nothing in mind at the moment. I just want to use this as a colour exercise, and then we'll see where it goes. And it does, it harmonises in there really nicely. So there's a tone with the grey. Let's come down here. And that is gorgeous. That's a lovely, lovely colour. Nice. I like that very much. Oh, I love, absolutely love the shade. That is divine. So your dark is your shade, your light is your tint, and your tone is your mid colour. They work in harmony. So how about then, that's my red orange. So now I'll go towards the blue green and see what comes. So for the blue green, I've gone with phthalo. That's the tint. There's the tone with grey, and looking at it now, standing back and looking at it, I'm happier in the reds with the orange reds with the tints and the tones and the shades than I am with the green. I think this comes back to my problem with phthalo green. I'm not a fan of phthalo green. However, I do like that tint. It's interesting. It's an interesting exercise. You discover colours that absolutely sing, and and where you don't want to go again. I've photographed because although I completely see that those colours do harmonise, they do balance superbly, it's just not my cup of tea. The next thing I thought I'd do with the colour wheel, if you have one, you've got red orange, the blue green, I used phthalo, didn't like it, and its tints, and then off of your complementary straight line, you get this triad, the triangle if you like, and you get a split complementary. So the split complementary are blue, tints, tones and shades, and this strong green, this Kelly green, I always think of this, tints, tones and shades. That's the tint, that's the tone, and that's the shade. The other split complementary was blue, brilliant blue, and the tint, the tone the shade. It's such a good half an hour or so spent playing with the colours. I'll let that dry and then I'll decide what I'm going to put on there, and I'll have all this as my underground. This is a beginning. I really love the fact that so much of that colour that I would not have dreamt of putting down will show up in small areas. Morning everyone. Kitchen table sketchbook, a Neo crayon. I'm going to do blind contour. Some more beautiful sunflowers arrived yesterday, and so I'll put the porridge in and we'll see what comes with that. That's it, time up. Well, I don't want to stop because I'm trying to work out, I've got one baby here. Okay, I'm stopping. I'm just going to give this a little spray. Okay, let that dry. I'm not in my 5 minutes now, and I'm just about to dash up to the cabin, but I thought I might just put in a little bit of colour. These are soft watercolour pencils. I have greaseproof paper, and thank you to everyone that suggested it. I'm going to give it a go. I've put a piece of paper, it's not terribly straight, under here. I've decided I'm going to roll on the A4, so I needed a marker just to show me where to roll the paint. So I'll go in with some black. I've left it some time. It looks as though it's picking up nicely, really nicely. Come on, jelly gods, be with me. Oh la la, It looks like cosmos. A little series of cosmos might look really nice in frames. I could wait for everything to dry, but I can't. I wish I could, but I can't. I need to just see how that looks, and I like it. And it dawned on me I could bring up some cotton buds and water to go around the delicate areas to mop up. Morning everyone. Well, it won't come as a surprise. I've looked a couple of times at the painting. With all those crazy colours, I started battling with it and just thought this morning, stop. Do something dramatic and go in another direction. I've been pronouncing analogous all wrong. Analogous. Analogous also, I read, relates to a lot of colour in nature, and that's probably why it's so lovely and so appealing. So I came in, put down quite a bit of paint. No regrets at all. I'm obviously heavily influenced by the other two paintings that I'm working on. So analogous wins the day. I have to say a huge welcome to all the newbies. I've a real flurry of new viewers, so thank you for watching and commenting. It's lovely. I really am so grateful. And I've been asked if I have demonstrated a homemade concertina. So what I thought I'd do is I might just end this week with a quick recap on folding a homemade concertina. I had a really good idea, which I'll show you. So I've got my large sheet, and you want to mark up thirds, 1, 2, 3 sections. I've used the ruler just to help me get an edge in and in. The next job is to bring those ends up to find your centre. So again, you can take a ruler and find your midway point. Then you want to come to that okay, scissors. So I'm cutting down there. Right, you fold, you fold, you fold, fold, fold. Bit of a discrepancy there. Fold, fold, fold. So there you have it. You get two areas where you can't fold out. So I'm really glad. I've just thought while I'm doing this, the best thing to do is to cut. So I'm going to seal up the bottom. So I've got two pockets, we're all sealed up at the bottom. Yes, very good. Hopefully you get the gist of it. It's a very easy thing, and I can work a little bit on that next week. The concertina. I'm rather pleased with that. I love the colours. Have a lovely week, everyone. I'm so excited that I've now got two pockets instead of one. So have a lovely week, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.